Hey yo, what it do? It's your boy Q, and welcome back for some more PIEA action powered by the Esports company. Final week of Overwatch before we get to the playoffs, and for some teams, it's win and you're in, lose and you're done for the fall semester. But before we get to set the stage for this final week of action, let's go ahead and take a look back at last week's action as far as for Overwatch.
Shoot him a janitor, because my man was cleaning up out here. Definitely deserving of the play of the game. It comes right here at the end. You find that first pick on the Sleepy. The axe comes raining down as well, and I think he gets 3 more to close things out. The fist onto the star, finding that one.
And normally, we start off with our Waynesburg University Esports Game of the Week, but it got rescheduled. So let's go ahead and start off with a battle of top 10 foes where Central Bucks West took on Ferndale, and the Yellow Jackets had no answer for the Buckshots, who walked into this matchup ranked number 4 in PIEA, as they took down the 10th ranked team with ease, as Central Bucks moves to 6-0. And we got to give a special shout out to Elixni, who was last week's Waynesburg University Esports Player of the Week. 22 kills, 4.3k damage, but most importantly, 0 deaths. A 22 KD against a top 10 foe is absolutely nutty. Warren County came into week number 7 undefeated as well, and they had a doubleheader, and they walked away with 2 sweeps against Penn Trafford as well as Cannon Mac. Sweeps aren't new to the Dragons, as they have yet to drop a map all fall long. Penn Manor and Spring Grove were also in a battle of top 10 teams last week, and Spring Grove came in as the number 2 ranked squad. And they would end up getting upset, as the Comets would end up being able to walk away with the win in 2 straight maps. And while everybody from Penn Manor was shooting them, it was shooting them, leading the way with 34 kills, 27.8k damage with just 5 deaths. An absolutely monstrous performance. Boyertown would end up holding it down against Lebanon High School in 2 straight maps, and Elizabethtown would walk away with a sweep against Mountain View as well. Downington STEM would be able to take down Methacton, as Downington STEM still have their eyes set on the number 1 spot in the Independence Conference. They looked great against Methacton, and it was Quixie leading the way with 26 kills, almost 21.7k damage, and a 2.0 KD. Sheesh. Central Bucks South would come out on top over Cheltenham, and South Fayette would be able to win in 2 straight maps against Bell Vernon. Stroudsburg would be able to pick up a big dub against Biglerville, bringing them up to 3-3 on the fall, and technically still in the race for playoffs. And it was Lanta Cosfor, or is it Land Tacos for? I'm not sure if I'm just reading that because I'm hungry. Anyways, big pop off from the young star who shined on both DPS and the front line. 22 kills, 4 deaths, 14.1k damage, and 13k mitigated. Doing a little bit of everything. And our final game of week number 7 action saw Bayard Rustin taking down Henderson, moving up to 2-4 on the fall semester.
But it still looks like in the end, Stroudsburger is going to be able to hold on to this point with the Bo Shadow finding 2 there, maybe a 3rd.
I'm a sucker for an aggressive frontline player, and Blurry did just that on Ramatra. 17 kills, 24.1k damage, 20k mitigated, and as a tank main, I love to see the pop-off. So let's go ahead and see who's moved up, down, or out of our top 10 rankings heading into our final week. Central Bucks West and Warren County are 2 undefeated squads still left in PIEA Overwatch, and I'll be curious to see who squeaks into the top 10 during this final week.
Position. Methacton has some wits about them. Is it going to be enough to help them win the series? I think that still remains up in the air, especially when you're going up against some really, to me, would appear.
And speaking of our final week, let's go ahead and take a look at our stacked slate for this week's action. Central Bucks West and Downington square off for the Independence number 1 seed, and Boyertown and Penn Manor could have a playoff implications in their matchup as well. But our Waynesburg University Esports Game of the Week is going to be Central Cambria versus Winburg for the Allegheny number 1 seed.
Hey, Ryan's in a bad spot. Let's go in turn. Unfortunately, that opened the door to kind of go in there and for a Golnak to kind of make impact on that Symmetra, build up that charge. And once that level 3 charge is in, it is so incredibly hard to break it down. Unfortunately, there just wasn't much around it.
And with that, it's time we get down and do what it do. It's our final week of Overwatch action, and then we keep things rolling throughout the week as well. Rocket League on Tuesday, Valorant on Wednesday, Super Smash Brother on Thursday, and of course we got middle school action as well on Thursday too. So make sure you guys are still locked in over on social media as well as over on YouTube as we continue to bring more content than ever before. And y'all already know the dealio, man. Like, comment, share, and let's go ahead and turn PIEA into the best Scholastic brand in all the land. And until we do catch y'all back for the next one, man, don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love hard. All right, y'all, it's your boy Q signing out.